Hi, welcome back to Maths Learning Groups. And today we are going to look at speed topic for primary 6 students. And speed topic is going to be outphased. They're going to be outphased in a few years' time. So I think in the next year batch of students, they will also do speed. But after that, all the other P6 students from other years, I don't think they'll be doing speed anymore because they'll be taken out of the syllabus. So I will like to use this opportunity to show you, all right, how to solve speed problems, right? Using the model, right? The speed distance timeline model. So hopefully at the end of the lessons, you will be able to solve most of the speed problems using the model method. But this model method is not your bar model. It's a different kind of model that you will see later. All right, so to introduce the model method, the speed distance timeline model, I would like to show you simple questions first. So we start with basic questions on how to draw out the simple model. But if you look at the first question, now Alice took 20 minutes to complete a 1 kilometer journey. What was her average walking speed? Now, before you can solve any speed problem, you will need to have the formula beside you. So your teacher will have told you that you need to draw a triangle. And on this triangle, or in this triangle, you have the distance on top and the speed and time below. So to find the distance, you will have to take speed multiplied by time. And of course, to find speed, distance divided by time or distance over time. And time is equal to distance over speed or divided by speed. All right, so what is the model all about? How do we exactly how do we exactly draw the model? Now, if you look at this question 1, now you can see that that you have a time, which is 20 minutes, and there's a distance, and you're asked to find the speed. So if you draw out this sentence, it looks something like this. There is a start point and until the ending, the end point. And when you draw the speed distance timeline, there is a direction of moving. So you move always from left to right. Okay. And there's a labeling. So Alice. So Alice is the person who is moving. And that is your one-part journey. You can see there is a one-part journey. So one-part journey, there is one family. So why call it a family? Because in this family, you have the different members. You have the speed, the distance, and the time in this family. So this model is called a one-part journey, or the one-part journey model, or something like that. All right, there's no particular name to call this model. It's just one-part journey. Okay, so what's the next step after you drawn out the problem? Now the next step is to plug the numbers and put inside. So your 20 minutes is over here. And your 1 kilometer is over here. And your model has a question mark. All right, so your model is done. Okay, so you've drawn out the problem and it's a simple problem. So how do you find the speed? Speed is equal to distance divided by time. So there is something over here that you will need to change first before you can find speed. Now, kilometer is always related to what? Kilometer, right? If you want to find speed, now your kilometer per hour is very common. So that is a common units of measurement, or it can also be meters, right? Meters per minute, meters per minute. So when you have kilometer, right, usually you will change it to meters when you see minutes. So when the time is in minutes, then you will want the distance to be in meters because minute is shorter measurement, right? It's something that's smaller. So I will change the kilometer to meters, right? And so 1 kilometer will be 1,000. Okay, 1,000 meters, right? So when you have kilometers and minutes, what do? You always change kilometer, right, to become meters, which is easier. Compared to changing the minutes to hour, which is a little harder, right? So you always try to do something that's simpler. So then how do you get the speed? Now speed is equal to distance divided by time. So your 1,000 meter and divided by 20 minutes. So one of the lessons that I always tell my students is when you write your steps, you must always put the units down, write the meters and the minutes in your steps. That's a good reason, which you will see in the later part of the lessons. All right, so after you have written out the equation, then what is the next step? If it's a table 1, you have to cancel zeros. So you have 100 divided by 2. So 100 divided by 2, you will get 50. So that will be 50 meters per minute. So what is Ellie's walking speed? Now Ellie's walking speed is 50 meters per minute. And that's how you solve the problem. And this is called a one-part journey, right? The model is a simple model to draw, and it's just one part. Okay, one part. Okay, all right. So in the many series of speed lesson videos, you will see that from one-part model, you become two-part model, which is also very common. And then the model gets quite different according to the question. So, so this is the introduction to how a simple model looks like. You always, when you start your model drawing, you always start with something like this, which is like a one-part journey. And then from there, you progress to drawing even more things on your model. All right, so stay tuned. Okay, stay tuned for the next coming lesson video on how to draw the model, and we will look at number 2. Okay, number 2, and we will continue to elaborate on this model drawing. All right, so see you in the next lesson video.